This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sidaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast. Hi guys, this is Marcy. I have tried to record this 4 times now. I think I'm going to get it right though. So I wanted to let you know that Betsy and I recorded this episode a few weeks ago before we were in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic that is affecting all of us globally. Things are pretty crazy. Let's not waste time scaring anyone, but I wanted to let you guys know that we do have at least like a couple more episodes that we recorded before everything happened. And we're trying to figure out if this quarantine era extends. So we are going to figure out how to record going forward. Personally, right now, we've decided that we are going to be isolating ourselves so that if we have any symptoms in the next 7 to 14 days, we will know and we won't be infecting anyone else. So in case you don't know, the way isolation works is basically your household needs to quarantine by yourselves in your house and not see anyone else. And then if after a week or so, no symptoms, then you could also start introducing other people who have isolated the same amount of time. So that's what Betsy and I are doing until we hear differently from the government. So that's what we're doing. And hopefully going forward, we can start recording again and bring you guys more episodes, even if it's not with a guest. We're just doing listener stories, whatever. We don't know. The future is unknown. But I wanted to let you know that we're taking it seriously. Los Angeles is taking it seriously. It is a very strange time here. Take care of yourself. Stay inside. Isolate if you can. If you're out of work, check your local government, especially state government pages on websites and see what kind of things they're offering. I know here in California, they're offering immediate emergency unemployment for people out of work. They're offering disability for people who are sick and can't work. So check out local resources. Someone can help you. And if you're able to help other people, please do. I think this is a really good time to really grow our communities and take care of each other. So isolate, be safe, wash your hands, and enjoy the episode.
Marcy.
Betsy.
Ooh, are you ready to get scared?
I wake up ready.
Yes, you were born ready to get scared. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about this place called the Yuma Territorial Prison.
Oh.
In Yuma, Arizona.
I was going to guess it was in Yuma.
Yep. Yeah, that's a good guess.
I want to
Put
know.
your context clues together. What do you got?
I'm so good at reading.
Yeah, you're very good at reading.
I'm like,
clues.
I know what these sentences mean.
Yeah, this means this. And yeah, it's an old as hell prison in Yuma, Arizona. And it's considered one of the most haunted places in Arizona.
Okay.
It's also been designated as a state historical park, making it one of the most haunted historical parks in America.
Can we get this to a triple threat? Is it one of the most haunted prisons?
Probably one of the most haunted prisons ever?
At least in the top 100.
Gotta be in the top 100. It's gotta be.
How many prisons do each state have?
I don't know. A lot?
14.
Well, prisons are different Each state has 14 prisons?
It's an accurate thing, I said.
Okay. I like
Don't
it.
anyone
Don't ever
add
ask
Marcy
or
Lane
Google.
on Twitter or Marcy Lane 2 on Instagram.
There's another Marcy Lane on Instagram.
Apparently.
Whatever.
I
dude.
should find her.
Hell yeah. Kick her ass.
Be like, I'm going to report her.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, she keeps doing child
She's-
porn.
Oh my God. That's so mean.
It honestly, it was too extreme and I shouldn't have said it.
Your face immediately, as soon as you said it, you
I regretted it.
you regretted it. I saw that.
And that's how we grow.
Yes. Saying something, regretting it, and then being like, I guess I will never say that again.
Then wondering if you should edit it out of the podcast. I'll keep it.
You can think about it. So this prison was open in July. Awful time.
Too hot.
Too hot.
In
In
Arizona? The desert?
Too hot for it. But it opened in July of 1876, and it operated for 33 years.
Okay.
A total of 3,069
Hell yeah.
prisoners were held here. Yeah.
They were going to put one more in there, like, nah, wouldn't be cool.
No, it would not be cool. And they were held in there for crimes like murder, polygamy, and then the most popular crime was grand
Polygamy,
larceny.
they're like, if you want a polygamy, you got to go to Utah.
Move
Get out.
one state or like 2 states over, up. I don't know.
Up and over.
Up and over, dude. So 111 deaths occurred at this prison, because of tuberculosis.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Which was rampant at that time.
Yeah, the original coronavirus.
The original coronavirus was TB, man. The most romantic disease. Okay.
Consumption.
The Red Death. Lots of coughing, blood in hankies. You haven't seen Parasite yet. Okay.
Oh, shit.
Shit. Okay, but however, there was an inmate named John Ryan who was imprisoned in 1900 for crimes against nature. Which, what the fuck does that mean?
That makes me think it's like something like biblical, kind of like
Whoa.
like a crime against nature makes me think it's got to be something like one of those, like, when they're not called blue laws, or are they called blue laws?
What's a blue law?
I think I could be confusing blue laws with like liquor and alcohol, or also like things that kind of delve into like
Morality.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
I could be confused. Again, don't at me at Marcy Lane or
And
Marcy
we're
Lane
not going to
2.
look it up. Even as I was doing this research, I was like, I'm not looking that up. I want to talk about it and see what we think crimes against nature are. Do you think an umbrella is a crime against nature?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
Because it's stopping rain.
Oh, shit. Oh, brother. Do you think a fire extinguisher is a crime against nature?
I do. I'm anti that.
And
I don't know what crimes against nature is.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's when you cut down a tree.
Yeah, and that's sad. You better plant another one.
Plant 10 more in its
Plant
place.
10 more in its place, please.
My yard is filled.
Yeah, you love cutting trees down.
I honestly started it so I could have a better view, but
And now
It's
it's,
really-
a thick, dense forest.
it's scary.
Kids get lost in there all the time.
Oh, my God.
There's a witch who likes to eat kids in there. We saw Gretel and Hansel. It was
Weird.
Okay. Anyways, this dude, John Ryan, not the one from the Amazon hit show, John Ryan. Isn't that a show?
Jack Ryan.
Oh, motherfucker. Jack Ryan. Well, this is not his brother, John. Whatever.
You don't
this
know.
dude killed himself in cell 14 and is said to haunt the prison, especially in that cell.
Oh, that makes sense.
So lots of tour guides constantly get like cold chills and stuff and feel like, they're not alone in the cell.
Yeah.
Spooky shit like that. There's also this thing in the prison called the dark cell. And this is where ill-behaved prisoners were sent.
Bad boys?
And they were the bad boys of the prison. The bad boys of the prison were
Boy,
sent.
Look, when you're a bad boy in life, that could be in a lot of things. When you're a bad boy in prison, you're bad.
You're bad.
You're
To be a
bad.
bad boy in prison means you're bad.
You're so bad.
Well, these bad boys, they were chained to the wall and held in complete isolation and dark for 48 hours a lot of times. And
that's what I do to
and
my
lots
cats.
of visitors, of course, feel. Oh yeah, you chain Bo up to the wall.
Chain Bo to the
you
wall.
want to edit that out?
No, I think people need to know that's how you handle a bad boy like my
That's how
Bo.
you handle bad boy. And so lots of visitors feel, very weird and uneasy in this dark cell and as though something else is there with them. 2 inmates who spent time in the dark cell were immediately transferred to an insane asylum as soon as they were released from it. And then there was a reporter one time who planned to stay in the cell for 48 hours, chained to the wall, and only with a loaf of bread and a jug of water.
That he couldn't reach because
But
he's
after
chained.
37 hours, she freaked out and, of course, wanted to be released.
God.
Quote unquote, insisting that she felt she wasn't alone in the cell.
The things women have to do to be taken seriously in their field.
Yeah. I'll sit in that cell for 48 hours, nothing.
Yeah,
Please,
I'm tough.
Please,
I
can
can
do it, guys. Please just let me.
Please, I'll break the case.
Yeah, the case of what? A spooky cell.
A spooky cell.
And of course, and then general weird shit happens all over the prison and in the office and museum. Like lights turn on and off, things are moved around. There was one time when some coins from the cash register in the gift shop flew into the air and back into the drawer. No explanation. And also, this is the nastiest. I saved this for last.
Oh, I'm excited.
There is a ghost of a little girl.
Why?
Who hangs out at the prison.
How come?
I'll tell you in a little bit.
No.
I'll tell you in a little bit.
Let me guess. She was a pet cat burglar. She was.
Wait, you know what? Isn't cat burglary even more intense? Like, I started listening to a Golden State Killer podcast, and I just learned this, where like cat burglary is more like fetishy.
Yeah, it's where they enter when people are there on purpose, right?
Because it's more of like a turn on for them rather than like, I want to steal.
Yeah, they're not just like taking an opportunity, like because the house is empty.
I had no idea.
They're like purposely wanting to do it.
I always thought they were kind of the goofball burglars, where it's like, get a mask, step on your tippy toes, and have a big bag with a dollar sign on it.
Yes.
But I didn't realize it was more of a
like someone who's like escalating
mind thing.
Yeah. And that's like kind of the idea that they are escalating into
worse.
to something worse. Yeah. Wait, I was going to say something about that. Oh, shoot. Oh, that I've said it before on this podcast probably, but if you ever think someone is in your house, don't try to confront them.
Oh, yeah.
Lock your door if you can and call 911. Or if they're coming in and that you hear them, just keep pretending to be sleeping.
Yeah, give some good
chew, because you're less likely to be
because if they're robbing,
assaulted. Yes. Now,
which hopefully that's all they're doing.
Yes.
If they're robbing, then that's what they'll get their stuff and leave.
Yeah.
But who knows? Try to call 911.
I know I would for sure wake up. I would be like, I would.
Yeah.
Who's there?
I have a bat next to my bed and I would just start swinging it.
Yeah, I have a big crowbar.
Yeah, smart. Yeah, I have a bat. Mono got us all bats.
Yeah, I think we've talked about this before, but yeah, I love being paranoid about crimes. It's one of my favorite things.
I mean,
the crowbar is great because you could really jab someone really hard with it and kill them up.
Yeah, you could. You could kill them up real hard.
Just saying, guys.
Unless it's like Home Alone where you could bash somebody in the chest with the crowbar and they just kind of laugh. They go, Mauve! 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 Harry, stay still. Okay, so this girl, enough about cat burglary. But that blew my mind.
Very scary.
Very scary. That's like, that's creepy.
My next door neighbor had a peeping Tom once.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And then when she like screamed, he just stood there.
Ew.
And I was like, that's a man who's
on their way to worse.
Yeah. Then she like, she ran out of the house screaming at him. And then he like ran down the block and like turned around and laughed at her.
Oh, no.
And then like a neighbor across the street ran out to see if she was okay and like like called the cops for her and stuff.
God.
Luckily, it's so weird because a big city like LA, like we actually, this little pocket right here has very nice.
It's a nice little pocket.
I know, like, because everyone on this block, or half the people on this block, have been here for like decades.
Yeah.
So I know a lot of them.
This is my like hood. Yeah. This is what I love.
Yeah, they know your names. They're gonna call the cops for you.
Yes.
On you and for you.
On you and for you.
Hey,
so
man.
be careful. So this little girl, she likes to sneak up to people and pinch and poke them.
What?
And a lot of visitors are like, I felt like little icy fingers touch me and stuff. She likes to be around other children.
Right, that makes
and
sense.
And she loves being around people wearing red.
Okay, she's like a bull.
She's a bull.
Yeah.
And people think that she is from one of the families who took up residency in the prison during the Great Depression because it had shut down in like 1909 or something. And so during the Great Depression, they opened it up.
All right, pack up, family.
So
we're moving from our big house. We're moving to the penitentiary.
And I guess maybe she died living there. And so now she hangs out there. But that's the Yuma Territorial Prison. I got all my info from Thrillist.com and azcentral.com, baby.
I have some alternate theories for you.
Of what?
For this little
girl. Okay.
Also, I missed a great opportunity to make a joke earlier about moving from their big house to the big house.
That's good.
Anyway, just gotta punch it up. I'll edit that too.
No, keep it in.
Make it sound like I'm funnier.
Put it in. Yeah,
I'll splice it.
The big house for the big house.
But one, I think, and I don't know how likely this is that this is actually a possibility, but what if one of those prisoners was just pretending to be a little girl?
Wait, I mean,
no one's seen her.
Style, kind of.
Did anyone see her?
No, but they feel like a little, like, no, tiny fingers.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I think it's a prisoner being like,
ooh, that's spooky.
And two, going back to that room that everyone went crazy in,
the dark cell.
Dark cell. You know, when you walk into a room and two people are there and there's just tension.
Yeah.
And you can feel the overwhelming, there was a fight.
Something just happened.
And it makes you feel weird. And then you're like, oh, should I leave this room? Oh, no, I have to go I was going to get something from the refrigerator. Oh, no.
Okay, yeah.
I think that could be, like, that makes sense that it could have a longer term vibe feeling, just like hanging in
where
the
you're
air.
just like, ooh, some bad shit went down here.
Now, maybe that feeling is like us picking up on people's body languages, but sometimes you can just be like, ooh, like
something, residual, like, oof feeling, oofta feeling.
What was it called again?
The Yuma Tutorial. The Yuma Territorial Prison.
Well, that was really
We gotta go to AZ, man.
Oh, I can't wait.
Very scary.
We gotta go to prison.
We gotta go to prison.
Woohoo! Betsy.
Marcy.
Are you so excited for our
so
guest?
Pumped.
Oh boy, it's not often that we have an actor, creator, writer, model, and a magician. And not only that, he has a podcast called Our Podcast Got Hacked.
Yeah.
Riley Westling.
Wow.
Woo,
Oh my goodness. I
welcome.
talked too loud.
Oh, sorry. Was that?
I got too excited.
Did I scream?
I
screamed.
I screamed for
for
ice
ice
cream.
cream.
Oh, I love screaming at ice cream.
Yep.
Oh boy, you fucking ice
Fucking cold shit. You're too cold.
Riley, how are you?
I'm so good. How are we doing? How are y'all doing?
Great.
I'm pounding a cherry Pepsi,
Yep.
and it's awesome.
Nostalgia.
I got
Very.
the feisty cherry Diet Coke.
What about it is feisty?
It's got a little spice on it.
Really?
I want to say it's like
Interesting.
almost like a little kick of ginger or something.
Oh, shit.
Now,
I
when
can see how that would be
Feisty.
delicious.
Now, when I'm looking at it, most of it is caramel color
Yep.
and
Oh, yeah, lots of chemicals.
phosphoric acid
Yep.
and, potassium
Yep.
citrate.
Okay.
But somewhere on there's an artificial flavor, and that is the ginger.
Spice.
Spice.
spicy cherry.
Yummy.
Yum.
Yep.
I definitely feel like I didn't even want to drink a Diet Coke until people told me how bad they were.
Yep.
Like I never.
Where they're like, they
Same.
melt pennies, and you're like, cool.
Oh God, my teeth need those.
I got that. I
Yes.
gotta have that.
My mom always told me, no, drink a regular Coke, not a Diet Coke. And then when I go to the movies now, a Diet Coke tastes better.
Yeah.
You know?
A fountain. Ooh.
Oh, don't get me started on a fountain.
One of those where you could pick all of the things.
yeah.
Okay, but
Shit, man.
do they ever work? I feel like I've never been to a machine that has my first choice.
Oh, really?
That's true. It always is out. It
What's your
always is
first
out.
choice?
I guess I usually, if it's at night, because I'm an older broad, I like a caffeine-free diet choice.
Of course they're out of caffeine free. Nobody wants that.
Every person over the age of 35 wants that. What are you talking about?
They have good selection at AMC, good selection of ginger ales, different flavors.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes, very delicious. A cranberry ginger ale, you'd think,
What?
But boy.
Oh.
I was
yum.
about ready to scream. You're crazy.
Yep, I
What about
know,
a
but I defended
cherry?
it.
A cherry ginger ale?
I don't know if they have it, but
Are
they
you
should.
drinking
They
it,
probably-
kind of?
Honestly.
A gingery.
Yes.
Cherry.
Far. You blew my
shit,
damn
man. Shit,
mind.
man.
Oh God. Well, this is Coke Talk, and
Talk all things soda. Tell us about your podcast.
It's called Our Podcast Got Hacked. And it is me and my dear friend Liz Reichelt. But we are Lily and Riz. We are two very rich twins.
Great.
Our stepdad's Ted Danson, but not that one. But he invented Cool Whip, and so we got really rich, and parents got divorced. We got the money. So now with our money, we're trying to be creators. So we have a podcast. Anyway, the podcast is every single episode our podcast gets hacked. So we have to start
Great.
over and rebuild from the
oh, that's
beginning.
very funny.
That's
Yes.
so funny.
Also, Riley, I sense a theme with you that you often want to, because I've read other things you've written, that the idea of being a rich idiot,
A rich idiot.
a child, generational wealth trickle down,
Yep.
rich kid idiot.
It's my
who's-
biggest dream.
Yes.
Being a rich idiot.
It's a great character to
Yes.
play. Because you're like, I don't really have to know anything.
Nothing at all. I can just spend my money on whatever I want.
Also, and I can edit this out, but you went to college with a bunch of very rich people, and so like you're
Boulder, Colorado, baby.
Yes, like
Wait, you went to see you, Boulder?
I went to see you, Boulder.
All right.
Oh yeah.
I feel like he's like their little poor friend who shows up on private jets.
I really am. I am, especially growing up in Vermont. I grew up in this town where, like, everyone, going on vacations. We would drive down to
Yeah.
Baltimore for vacation to visit my grandma.
Yep.
Very fun. But I was always like I got to observe and analyze how
Yes.
how
the other side.
the
live.
other side lives.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See the idiots.
And you're a +1 often, right?
I'm always a plus one.
Yeah, because he's
I'm a
delightful.
very good plus one.
He's delightful.
Yeah.
Take me as your plus
party.
one. Anybody who's listening,
Any
who
rich
wants a plus one.
people?
Any rich people?
You must be rich, though.
You must be rich.
I didn't even call you out for having rich friends or being poor.
Yeah, Marcy, you're really laying it
Two
into
birds,
him.
one stone.
I mean, I got him good.
Got me good.
Not poor, but being a comedian.
Yep. Will I make
yeah.
rent? Who knows? Who knows if I'll make rent?
Who knows? What's
And I
funny?
always do.
Yeah, you know what?
I always make rent.
I always did too. Mm-hmm. Even
I
though
did too,
Always make
barely
rent.
sometimes.
Barely. Oh,
God.
boy.
Same. Skin in my teeth. $100 left to spare.
Sometimes not even.
Yes.
Just to be like, please don't go
Yep, cross my
through.
fingers.
Yeah,
Please
yeah.
don't go
Yep.
through till I get my
Like, I guess I can
babysitting
buy
money.
like a loaf of bread and some eggs. I'll just make a bunch of egg sandwiches.
I just make scrambled eggs toast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
hey,
good.
it's great.
And
That's good.
It's
It's very
good.
good.
When I moved to New York, this is just me chatting about myself now. I lived in a women's boarding facility.
My sister did that when she first moved to New York.
It's
What are
a
those like?
Weird option.
Strange.
It's very strange. A lot of women who lived there were much older.
Nuns? Oh.
I think it was like an option for
Yeah.
people who didn't want to go into like assisted care.
Oh.
That, like maybe
that
didn't have
much older.
Maybe didn't have families to take care of them.
that's so sad.
So, but then there were like 20 women under the age of 40. And so, boy, did we fight.
Boy, did we fight
Boy, did it start off good and then go south. And,
real quick.
but in the rent, because I had like a tiny little like dorm style room
Yeah.
with a tiny closet and a little desk and a twin bed. And then we had our dormitory style bathrooms.
Whoa.
Disgusting.
Whoa.
Disgusting.
And y'all shared a kitchen too?
No kitchen.
Whoa.
No kitchen at all. There was like a microwave downstairs you could possibly use, but we had in our rent included was breakfast and dinner and like this cafeteria in the basement that was run by the Volunteers of America. So it was guys coming out of rehab and prison who were like serving us food.
These men in this.
Yes, they were not allowed above the first floor. So it was like basement, first floor. No men at all were ever allowed above the first floor.
Wow.
So weird. So, but I would eat because it was included breakfast and dinner. And then when I was temping and I went to work, I truly just get a miso soup and a bagel and be like, that's all I lost so much weight.
I'm sure they just assume you're too poor to eat. That's why they don't give you a kitchen in those.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can we just
That'd be a fun pilot, honestly. It's just living in a women's boarding facility.
Also, the guys who work there.
And you used to be a rich kid.
And you used to be
now
rich,
you have
and
to
now-
go do this.
Yep.
And you're stupid as hell.
And you're dumb.
Idiot. It's like Schitt's Creek in New York.
Perfect. That's wild.
It was a weird
That's
situation.
it feels so old timey too.
Yeah, it's like literally if you've read The Bell Jar, Sylvia Plath lives in
Whoa.
one of these, and I think she uses a fake name, but it was like it was
Sylvia Splash.
well because mine was called The Brandon,
Okay.
and I think there was another one called like she in her book called it The Barbizon.
Oh.
But I think I forget the name of the one, but it was like in Midtown. But
Okay.
I know exactly what she's talking about.
Whoa.
Weird.
The
She had a
bell
sink
jar.
in her room. We didn't.
Oh, that's
God,
fucking
that's
nice.
Rich. That
Okay,
is
Sylvia.
rich. Okay, Sylvia.
Shit.
Okay, Pilvia slap.
So you also have a web series? Is it out?
A web series. I have one with my friend Amanda that is out called Everything's Fine, and then another one that I'm filming next month.
Hey man,
Nice.
you gotta get on it.
You gotta get on
What's
it.
the web series with Amanda called?
Everything's Fine.
Oh shit, you just said it.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. I thought
Everything's
you were
fine.
just reassuring me.
With
No,
Amanda,
everything's fine.
everything's fine.
She's great. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
I'm fine.
What's
fine,
that?
she's fine.
What is
Everything's
that
fine.
about? Rich kids?
It's about rich kids who are idiots. No, it's about. It's not about anything. It's just about me and Amanda, just two friends.
Love it.
It's the Seinfeld of.
It's literally the Seinfeld of
Silver Lake.
Of Silver Lake.
I love it.
And there's nothing ever been anything like it.
Oh,
Nothing ever been like it. I like that.
true original. Okay, so we're gonna get into business now.
Yeah.
We always start by asking, what, if anything, do you believe about the paranormal?
Great. I was raised very spiritual in the sense of my grandmother's like a witch. She is a witch.
Whoa, cool.
And so
Explain.
well, she so we live in Vermont in the woods, and she like growing up with her.
However, you do have a very thick Southern accent.
Yes.
Okay.
Half of my family is from the south.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
But it is mixed with a little Vermont,
Okay.
like New England.
Yeah, there's a
thing.
maple leaf syrup.
There's a little maple leaf syrup. Little.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like
People
it.
love that
People
sound
love
when they're
that sound.
listening.
Oh yeah, people love it when we chew and
Welcome.
burp.
So we're drinking bubblies.
Okay, I keep interrupting you. Sorry.
But my grandmother, like going over to her house, we always make potions and stuff just for fun. We just like get like pick herbs and flowers and
Whoa.
stuff. We would make little special, I feel like also she taught me like growing up that cooking is a power to have. Like you can persuade people through cooking and
That's
stuff.
like legit. Where is your grandmother from? Like, is she?
She grew up in L.A.
Well, that makes sense.
But then she started a hippie commune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. This is all
Yeah.
coming together.
Started a hippie commune up in the Redwood Forest by San Francisco.
What?
And then my dad grew up there for a little bit.
Oh my god.
And, they grew up, they have a whole book on it. They were like pretty much homeless. My dad got his food out of dumpsters and stuff.
Whoa.
They were
And then
freegans.
They were freegans and, doing all these drugs, and then moved to Vermont, where she lives in the woods. Beautiful barn, beautiful garden and pond and everything.
Awesome.
But like we celebrate, we have like a new moon. We have a moon lodge where like if you want to be initiated into it, there's a whole initiation process.
Whoa.
And it's like, a lot of nudity. I was a nude kid till I was 12 years old. I was just like running around naked all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild.
I would have never guessed. This is blowing my mind. I love it so much.
I would have never guessed only because of how specific and but it doesn't shock me.
Yeah, I'm not like, I'm loving it.
I don't think I could have put it together myself out of the blue,
No.
but it all comes together.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And so we were raised very much like we would meditate every morning with my grandmother, and she would tell us to like unscrew the top of our head and then connect our energy to everything around us. And
Oh
then
my gosh.
the process of death was like, she always said there were spirits everywhere around, and she would feels different spirits and talk to different spirits and stuff. And she took me to a lot of mediums. And medians are in the middle of a highway. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Took me to both. And
now on that side it's northbound and this side is southbound.
And then I went to I just got my past lives read and everything when I was like 12.
Oh
and
my God! What
all that
do you remember?
stuff.
What happened?
Well, this lady said that because I had issues with my dad, and so we were trying to see where that stemmed from in my past. And when I have been a Chinese war hero.
Whoa!
And
cool. Unless you were like one of the bad, like a Genghis Khan type,
we've
right?
all seen Mulan.
We've seen it.
I
either
can't
good
honestly
or bad.
can't wait to see the live action.
I cannot
one.
wait. It looks really good.
Yeah,
it looks very good.
I don't know,
You know what?
man.
I
These
did-
live action shits have been awful.
Never seen the cartoon,
Oh,
so I haven't seen it. And that's why I'm like looking forward, because I was like, let's see with that perspective if I
That's fun.
like it.
That's
Watch
nice.
the cartoon after you watch the live version.
Exactly.
Yeah.
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 Because live is very fun and sweet, and the live action looks very like,
Yeah.
very
I can't wait for the real dragon.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so past life as a warrior.
war hero. I also was a belly dancer from India who moved to Paris to do belly dancing.
Cool.
And when I went to Paris with my grandmother, she took me to the part of town this woman said I lived in, and my grandma just goes, "All right, find your door, find your home." So I just walked around and I was like, "Yep, this is it." I have a picture of me in front of this random door in Paris. That was my old
Your grandmother
apartment.
sounds
I
so
love
fun.
this.
She's great. She's very fun.
The-
Kooky lady.
Is the other side of the family similar?
Very
or?
conservative Republican Southern Christians.
Wow.
Yes. Very. My mom grew up that way. And then she was like a whole debutante and everything. And then she sort of rebelled against the family
And found a man in the woods.
found a man.
Man, a naked man in the woods.
Naked man in the woods.
Digging in dumpsters.
Yep.
Wow.
But then my dad was all like, I never want my kids to grow up the way I did. So he
Yeah.
worked very hard. And
It's interesting how people rebel like that
Yes,
to have such
on
a
every level.
yeah. So your dad's like, I need to be more, I guess. What would you call mainstream?
Yes.
And your mom's like, I'm too buttoned up.
Yeah,
and then they
yeah.
found in the middle of just
they met in the middle perfectly.
Oh, that's
Raised
beautiful.
in Vermont. Yeah. So I grew up with, that's how I grew up.
Wow. So then
Oh, that's so
And
cool.
also growing up, my house was built in like 1810, like a super old
Spooky.
house, and the garage used to be the jail of the town.
What?
And
of my grandmother.
of my grandmothers.
All right, kids, go to jail.
And there would be when you go to like the historical society, because
Yeah.
the town's like 1,000 people, and you go, there's a little house, this historical society.
Yeah.
And my house is there with all these people and like their bonnets and everything in front of it and everything. It was but I think I told this story. I was a listener of something on your podcast. Where it was a super old house. And I would have these anger problems as a kid.
Yes.
Where I would bite my sisters in the middle of the night, like I was a crazy kid.
Yes.
And then this woman came, and
I
like
remember
there's a
this listener
spirit portal
story.
through your room, and so she redirected the energy, and then I was fine. And then like a year later, that portal came. I started being crazy again. And she came back, and it had moved back into my room.
How old were you?
I was
13, 12? Or?
I was like 11, 12.
puberty.
Yes,
Puberty opens up those awful portals.
Portals and your poreholes.
Portals in your portals.
And your portals.
Yep.
And your butthole.
And your buttholes. And your pee holes.
All of the holes.
All the holes.
Look,
Ripped
little
open.
kids listening, you got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So you believe in past lives, mediums? Like, do you still believe in all those things that
Yes.
you're okay?
I believe. I think I believe in so many different things that do contradict each other.
Okay. Like what's
Like I believe that when there's like one of my beliefs is like, you know, when you die, your spirit's what's alive.
Yeah.
Because like I watched my grandfather die, and it was in a hospital. It was very sweet and everything. But when he died, all of a sudden he like his hair went white instead of blonde, and like he just didn't look like himself anymore. And I was like, oh. I was like, oh, his spirit left his body. He's not here anymore. And so then I was like, okay. So then I always sort of feel like there's spirits all over. And I talked to a psychic recently who I was talking to my uncle who had passed a long time ago. Who's like, I've always been with you. You know, I've always been. As a kid, I always have been like, he's my guardian angel.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, which is
that's
very
so
sweet.
nice.
Very sweet. But I believe that like spirits, I do believe in spirits and ghosts. I do
Yeah.
believe that you can go somewhere else, but also you sometimes don't go somewhere else.
Yeah, I get that.
I get that for sure.
Because I sort of think that like we are so linear in our thinking that like this table is in front of us and it can only be in front of us, whereas like maybe it's not like that. Maybe
It's
like
not in front of us.
yeah,
fuck,
maybe
man.
yeah, maybe this
Yeah.
is all like kind of layered and on top of each other, and it's
Yep.
not as complicated as we think to like move through
Yep.
space and time.
Oh yeah. That's right.
But I'm writing a book on it, and it's got a
Okay.
lot
It's
of
got
math.
a lot of math. And I love math.
Love,
Oh my god, math is so fun.
Yeah.
What if we move into the realm of extraterrestrials / cryptids and that stuff? Like, do you have any thoughts or feelings about that stuff?
I for sure believe in aliens hardcore.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Hardcore.
Good.
come on, this space
Come
is
on,
you
man.
guys.
Hell.
Come on.
If we're here, they gotta be there.
Be there.
Hell yeah.
You know, who knows where, but they're there.
Yeah, they're there.
Of course.
Yeah, I believe it's. I mean, also they could be here.
Yeah,
Who knows?
true.
You look
True.
at Beyonce. That's not normal.
That's not normal.
That's not normal.
I hope Beyonce is just a rad alien.
I
Being like,
hope.
I'm gonna dominate the world.
I mean,
I'm gonna go down to Earth and fucking dominate
Lady
it.
Gaga's definitely an alien.
Absolutely
Yes.
alien. Yep, alien. A lot of there's a lot of who knows? A lot of aliens.
It's so weird how much attention those aliens need.
Yes,
I know.
A lot of it, they really do require like praise.
Yes. Yes.
Big praise.
Yeah.
A lot of documentaries about themselves.
Unbelievable.
Chill out.
Unbelievable.
We get it.
We get it.
You can
We
sing
get
and
you.
want us to
at
like
the
you.
same time. So do you have I was saying you have a few stories, correct?
A few stories.
Give us one of your little smaller ones before we get into the biggies.
Say a smaller one I'm dealing with right now.
I love current events.
In the moment. It happened to be last night. It's happening almost every single night. So I have a giant, massive wig that is very, very big, and I sit it above my. I have like one of those pipes where I hang my clothes on it, you know, and I have a wig on top of that, and I have this jacket. And every single night I've been waking up in the middle of the night and thinking that first I thought there was a woman standing over my bed.
Good
but it's just the
God.
wig and the jacket.
That makes sense. Got it.
This is
Babadook.
exactly. But then I started waking up and seeing a little girl standing in my
What?
bed.
In the same spot?
In the same
Or-
spot.
Okay.
In the same spot. And then I always like really get this cold chill, and
Oh
then
my
eyes
God.
adjust, and it's just the wig and the something else. But then last night it was this hooded man, like a hooded figure.
Shit.
It didn't even look because the clothes that's beneath the wig is this big pink suit.
Good.
So it's
Everyone's getting a really good idea of Riley and what he's about.
yeah, this is what I'm about. I wear privately my pink.
Yeah, because you're
Big pink
you're
suit.
just very subdued right now.
I am about to go to work. This is my work clothes.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Normally, we're wearing a big pink jacket.
Catch him out in the world.
Catch me out in the world, baby. See my pink jacket. But it's really every single time I get this cold chill that goes across my body. Which every time I've come across ghosts in the past,
Yeah.
I get this crazy, like ice feeling.
Yeah.
Where
Whoa.
it was just weird. And so now I'm like, well, I guess I got to do, sage or something.
Yeah.
You gotta get that.
Have you felt anything in your place before that? Like, did you ever?
I have felt whenever I start getting like just really not happy at home, I always will sage and then I'll always feel better.
Whoa, yeah.
But this has been, because this has been going on, I guess it was also happening before the wig because my clothes were still there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what it is, but it feels very, because also my neighbor died in my apartment.
In your apartment?
In the building,
Okay.
but the apartment next door.
Oh
He died and was rotting for 3 weeks. 3 weeks before someone found him.
Oh my God! Did you smell anything?
Yes,
What?
I reported the smell.
Oh my God.
I thought
Holy
I thought a
shit.
raccoon had died in the wall or something.
Oh my
It
God.
was horrible.
Wait, how
3 weeks.
how
weeks.
close to you reporting it did they find him?
That day.
Oh my God.
So I reported
So
it.
you kind of found a dead
I
body.
kind of found
Your
a dead body.
nose found
I
a
know
dead-
what that smells like now.
Oh my
which is-
God.
Well, and then first I reported it when it was getting bad, and then it's just the hallway smell, but then it got really bad, and I said, yo, this is not good.
Yeah.
And then they took all of his furniture out and put it right in front of my apartment.
No.
And for like 5 hours, this nasty, rotten furniture was sitting right in front of my door.
That's honestly maybe the most
That's fucked
upsetting
up of
thing
them.
It's
I've.
horrible.
Did
It
you
was-
ask for a discount on your rent that month?
They're bad. These rent managers are just
just
my horrible.
God.
It was nasty.
Business idea: Yelp for apartment
For dead.
complexes.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
But like where, because I think people do it anyway a little bit on Yelp, but like specifically for landlords, and like you can just tell people like, hey, it's great rent, but
but
This, and this.
someone did throw a raw turkey into my pool, and it sat there for 2 months, and the pool turned green. And they didn't take care of it for 2 months.
I assume it happened around Thanksgiving.
No, it was not over Thanksgiving.
Oh
Was
my
it,
God.
what
It was
time?
a full turkey.
What time of year?
It was like
A frozen
in the
turkey or like a
springtime.
live, like dead, like a feathered turkey?
All I saw was the green. I just saw this green.
Oh my God! You
pool.
live in like it feels like a 80s college movie thing of just
Oh, God. So do you think
Horrible.
the neighbor is like, hey, man,
Well, I feel like, I mean, one, he didn't get found because he didn't have anyone who loved him checking in on
that's so
him, which is so
sad.
sad.
that is truly a nightmare.
That's my
of mine.
biggest
so
fear.
Sad. Oh
Yeah.
my God! Yeah.
You know, but then also if you're dead, if your body's there for 3 weeks, I don't know. I feel like that fucks up the whole going somewhere else thing in my head.
I've never thought about it, but yeah.
You know?
I'm just kind of like, even if your
You're just
spirit's kind of
there.
looking, being like, hey man,
Yeah.
who's gonna, hey
I'm-
man.
You know what? That makes so much sense because if you
That's so
think
sad.
about the process of dying, typically someone is there, they pronounce you dead,
Yeah.
you get your family cries, they mourn you, and this like kind of feeling of people letting you go.
They sort of allow you to go.
Yeah.
So if you don't have like even thinking about like how confused he might have just been in his apartment for
Yes.
I know, and that's really sad and fucked up to think about, is like those last, like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm
that's so sad.
disturbed.
Disturbed. Horrible. So I don't know
Do
if it's
you
him.
think the turkey's haunting you?
That is more likely. That is more likely because that was not a proper burial. I'll
That
tell
is
you.
awful.
Horrible.
When did that neighbor pass?
He passed a year and a half ago.
And have you done anything for him? Like a little service?
Oh, Marcy.
No, I haven't done anything for him.
It feels like something you might want to do.
Something I might.
Make
Wanna
Jeremy
do.
dress up like him. Make
Yeah.
your roommate
And
dress
I'll
up.
put on my pink coat
Yeah, you put a bunch of
and my big wig.
put a bunch of yeah, you have to make Jeremy stink real bad.
Real bad. Real bad. I should bring like flowers or something.
Has Jeremy felt anything strange in your apartment? Or
I mean, he hasn't told me about it. He just has asked me for sage because he wants to sage his room
Okay.
here and there.
He
yeah.
doesn't want to talk about why.
He doesn't want to talk about
Oh my God, we gotta get him on.
Gotta get him on.
Gotta get him on.
Let's take a quick break. Okay, we are back.
And we're back.
Thank you.
God, I'm so disturbed by your stories already. What else you got for us?
Well, so one time, the only time I've ever actually seen a physical ghost.
Oh my God, yes.
An
apparition.
apparition. I was in my friend's house, which is over in the Palisades, and they bought it a long time ago.
I told you he's got rich friends. And you will tell us off air who they are, correct?
Absolutely.
Great.
Good.
And so we were in there. So they bought this house a long time ago, and then it was just not. Her mom just wasn't feeling good in this house, so they built their dream house.
Because Melanie Griffith's so weird like that,
Exactly.
right? Just kidding. Just kidding.
And so they built their dream house and then moved over there. But then the dream house, they were just like, we love the other property. So they completely remodeled it.
Wow.
It opened it up so there's much more light and everything. So they moved back. So this house is really old, but it's redone.
Uh-huh.
And we were over there, and it was at nighttime, and it's, rich, big house.
Yeah.
And really scary at night. And, excuse me, I burped. And I went...
Get out.
Now, see, we don't do that here.
Would you do that in Melanie's house? I truly only said that because I had a friend that I guess was friends. I don't know if Dakota Johnson has other siblings or something. She was friends with one of the children who lived at home and woke up one morning to Melanie Griffith being like, "Who are you? Why are you in my house?"
I love that.
And then was like, "Okay, you want breakfast?"
That is so funny.
That's
funny.
why I keep saying her
Well,
name.
this
Anyway.
was Melanie's house.
Okay.
So we were sitting... We were just watching something on the TV, me and my friend, and on her computer on the counter. And it's an old house, so the basement's the maid's quarters, where the maid's kitchen is, and that's where the laundry rooms are, and all this. Historically, that's what that was, the whole below the house thing.
Uh-huh.
And so it's still spooky to go down there. I hate going down to the basement. And we were watching it. All of a sudden, we saw a man walk up from both of us, out of the corner of our eyes, saw this man walk up from the stairs. And when we looked, he wasn't there.
Oh, my God.
It was, and we both could not speak. We were frozen. And then we're like, "You saw that?" And we started screaming and crying. And then it was wild. It was so crazy.
Shit.
Let's unpack. So was the man a shadowy figure, or did he look like someone that you could distinguish features?
He genuinely looked like someone I could distinguish features. It looked like not like I could see he's wearing a green jacket, and he was it looked like a clothed man with brown hair and everything, and this older man sort of flow up the
one of the Rat Pack.
Oh my
No, it would have been a
God.
butler or something.
I think so, something like that.
Holy shit.
It was crazy, and I got chills. I felt ice cold.
Yeah.
Could you place the era of the person?
I'm really bad with history and eras.
Well, if it's a green jacket, I'm just gonna assume late 60s, early 70s, right?
Okay, yeah.
That sounds fine.
That sounds great.
Especially in
Sounds good.
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
That's so
It was
scary.
spooky.
And
spooky.
Your friend that lived there, did they live there full time, or was it
She was just visiting, but she grew up in that house.
did she ever have any other experiences?
Her dad's obsessed with ghosts and obsessed with aliens and spirits.
Okay.
And so he's always been this house has history and everything, and always felt the spirit. So we immediately called him, and he made us tell me everything about it. Tell me this.
Oh my God.
Wow. And so that's why because she has security at the house, so she doesn't have to. She's technically not alone, so she's safe from burglaries and stuff. But she always is afraid of ghosts, which is why she doesn't like to stay there alone. So I always go over and stay there with her.
Oh my God.
I
Isn't
love
that crazy?
Her father was like, "Oh yeah,
Yeah, tell me everything.
Tell me everything,
Cool.
please.
Not cool, Dad.
Now, if I lived in a haunted house, you would never come over,
Right.
Betsy, but I would keep a log.
Oh yeah.
That's smart.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really smart.
I would keep a log for
Would
sure.
you like videos? constantly record stuff?
I just went down a rabbit hole of watching people hacking home security.
Oh, dear God.
And like baby monitors and stuff. I was
Oh.
like, this is a fun thing to like watch before I go to bed.
Yeah.
Is people screaming, being like, baby, wake up, baby. It's a really freaky video. There's another one of like a little toddler and they're like, hey, I'm Santa Claus. And the kid's like,
Yeah.
Mom.
It's horrible.
And it's like
That's
just
fucked
someone
up.
talking through. It's the scariest thing. So I'm a little wary
Yeah.
of using video security.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also, I would be like, let's just be casual about it. Let's just write it down.
I like that of taking a log of every time.
A diary.
A little scary.
Scary.
Well, or a die.
A diary.
Diary. Aria die.
Every day,
Gotta
2
log
times
the
a day.
Oh my gosh.
2 times a day.
Sometimes a lot more, depending on what I ate yesterday.
Oh gosh, I want to go to this house so badly.
Yeah, it's
Mostly
very
for the
spooky.
security guards.
I know, they're very sweet. But I do want to ask, I still didn't ask her dad about other stuff that's happened there. I do want to ask him and figure that out.
Yeah.
Because his reaction seems like, oh, have I seen that?
Yeah, exactly.
That one or
Exactly.
whatever.
And the dog will just start barking at a wall,
Yep.
too.
There
Stuff
it
like
is.
that.
That's a ghost.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's a ghost. Haunty housey.
Gross. You know what's funny is that, like I was just about to say, I think it's really cool when a grown-up believes in ghosts, and then I just thought about how old I actually am and that
We're
I
grown-ups.
do not consider myself a grown-up, even though I'm
don't
definitely
at all.
in the, whenever they ask you to put your, like for surveys, your bracket, I'm like, ooh.
Whoa.
I'm in the 4th one now.
Isn't that why I constantly have that thing like, when I grow up, I'm going to get this. I'm like, oh, wait, I'm already.
Yeah. Like,
You're not a
Growing-
grown up
I'm-
until you're your parents' age.
yes,
Thank
and that
you.
never happens.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That doesn't
It
happen
never happens.
until they die.
Until they die.
And then you're your parents'
And then-
age.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the age they stopped.
That's the age they stopped. That's the age they stopped.
God, that's fucked up.
But this guy also goes to has talked to a psychic, and so I went to his psychic.
Oh, cool.
And this psychic told me a bunch of great stuff, and then told me, she's like, do you know anyone named Edward? And I'm like, no, I
Okay.
don't. And she's like, are you sure no one named Edward? He, says he loves you very, very much, and he's been with you. He died a while ago. He's in his late 20s. I was like, oh, my mom's brother died when I was the only kid he met out of all my cousins.
Yeah.
And he died when I was like 2 months old.
Oh my gosh.
And he died in a car accident. Very sad.
Oh, God.
And so the psychic told me, yes, this is him. His name is Edward. And I was like, oh, it sounds like my Uncle Eddie. And then she was talking about how she was like, he has been with you ever since you were a kid. He's always watching over you. He loves you. Wants you to tell your mom that he loves her very much. And the last thing he thought of before he died was her, because it made all the pain go away.
Oh,
And
my
then
God.
he told me that he bought my mom a heart necklace, and he wants me to tell my mom because he put the thought into my father's head. He bought it through my father.
I'm getting so many chills.
So then
Lovely
I
chills.
asked my mom, I told my mom this, and she started sobbing.
Oh my God.
And my dad never buys gifts ever for my mom. And on a
Yes.
random day, he bought her a pink heart necklace.
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. Chills.
Isn't that crazy?
That's so wild.
That's amazing.
So crazy. And so
I
then
love
she had
that.
just given it to my little sister, so she drove all the way to UVM and
Took it, snatched
Yeah,
it back.
give it back.
You little
it back,
bitch.
you
This
bitch.
isn't for you.
Yeah. She hit my sister. It was wild.
Maybe one day your brother will get you a gift, but this is mine.
Yeah, this is right. Whoa, that's
yeah, it
incredible.
was crazy.
Oh my gosh.
And my grandmother's mother had just died too when I got this reading.
Yeah.
My great grandmother, and she was like, oh, someone named Anne is here. She just died. It's like, oh, that's my great grandma.
Oh my gosh.
She's like, yeah, she's a little loopy and crazy, but she wants you to, tell everyone that she made it and she's fine.
She made She made it. I made it. I'm fine.
I made it. I'm fine.
Whoa.
Yep. Must be nice.
Awesome.
A little,
isn't that crazy?
was it loopy because it's like all new to her, or because in life she was loopy?
When she had died like a week before, and she had gnarly dementia where her mind would reset
God.
every 10 minutes. She would think it was 1970 something. And so but I look so much like my dad that she thought I was my dad. But she also was aware that she was crazy. And so she wouldn't be like, who are you? She would just pretend like she knew who everyone was.
Yeah.
I think that happens a lot with people where they're like, I know something is going on.
Yes.
So I'm going to, with confidence.
Yeah, that's how my grandfather was. That he would just like, he would. And it was so funny because I think he did such a good job with it that my mom and aunts and uncles would get like frustrated with, like, he keeps asking the same thing over and over, and I was like, he has dementia.
I know, it's such a wide, like,
he's not doing
such
it
a hard,
on purpose.
It's crazy.
But I mean, it would drive you like,
Up the walls.
yeah, it's such a tough.
My great grandma would pack. She lived in an assisted living, and she would pack up her room every single day, and saying that her husband, who's been dead for a long time, is waiting downstairs and going to drive her back home to L.A. And every single night, her nurses would unpack her room, and then the next day she would pack it all up again.
That's tragically sad.
Devastating.
That is so sad.
Devastating.
You are bumming us out left and right.
Yeah,
Riley.
shit, man.
That's what I'm good at.
Well, I'm glad she made it.
She made it, and she's doing great.
I'm here.
Yep.
Oh,
But that thing about my uncle was
whoa.
wild.
That
to me.
is so wild.
So crazy.
Do you have other stories for us too, or like?
I feel like I did have another. Oh, my dreams.
Yes.
I had a reoccurring dream when I was a kid, and I still remember it so vividly. But when I was a kid, when I was living in Oakland, and I was like 5 years old, and every single night, when I fell asleep, I'd always try to. This is so weird. I don't think I've ever talked about this. I'd always try to imagine Winnie the Pooh with the Easter Bunny in order to have good dreams.
That's so cute.
But if I imagined skeletons, and I'd have a bad dream.
Oh my God, yeah.
And so falling
makes
asleep, I would
sense.
go, Winnie the Pooh and Easter Bunny, and like try to imagine them having fun and everything. But then, as I was falling asleep, I would always see myself going down a slide, and there's a fork in the slide, and one had cobwebs and bones and everything, and one had butterflies and everything. Every single night, I'd have this dream.
Oh my God.
And sometimes I would go to the nice side and have a beautiful dream, but sometimes, most of the time, for a while, every single night, I would get stuck and then try to go to the other side, but I get pulled down to the bad side.
Oh my God.
And every single time I would go to the bad side, I would, in my dream, wake up in my bed, which is a little car.
Oh, you had one of those?
I had one of those.
Hell
cool ones.
yeah, that's rad.
Yeah, really cool. It was a race car too with a little flag on it.
Good,
really
good.
good. And then I would get out of bed and I would walk to the basement door, but I was like bouncing, walking, like there was less gravity.
Yeah.
And I was bouncing like this, and the door would just open, and I had no control. I would go down the stairs, which are these carpeted stairs, and as a kid, I used to watch Saboomafoo on PBS, and I wouldn't want to leave the TV, so I would pee in the corner of the room, and I would just pee
For real? Just on the floor.
on the floor, pee on the carpet,
Jesus
on the wall.
Christ.
And my mom thought it was the dog, and we almost got rid of the dog until she caught me. But so going down these stairs, I could see my little pee stain and everything. And then I would land on the bottom of the stairs, and all of a sudden the gravity would come back, and I wouldn't feel light anymore. I'd feel really heavy. And then my grandparents got me a stuffed animal cockroach, which is just awful.
That's
horrible.
Oh my God.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
And this stuffed animal cockroach every single night would crawl from under the basement door. And it was this giant thing, and then go into my toy basket, and I would look at it, and then I'd hear the door open, and I would look, and then this skeleton would be there, and he'd grab me.
Oh my God.
But then over time, I had these dreams all the time, and over time, and I was so afraid of skeletons. And then over time, I started to talk to the skeleton and be like, "You can't do this to me."
Good for you.
And
Stand
then,
your ground, yep.
and we became friends. Skeleton and I became friends. And then one time in my dream, like he opened the door, and then we just went to the backyard, and we just started like having food and eating with the skeleton. And then he goes, "Oh no, the evil ghost is coming, and he wants to eat you." And so he hid me from the ghost, and the ghost came, and I remember the skeleton and the ghost talked to each other. The ghost went away, and then right before I moved to Vermont, I had a last dream with the skeleton where I was just having a dream where I was on a field trip with my preschool, and we were like in a museum or something.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this janitor door opened, and the skeleton grabbed me and pulled me in. And I was like, "What do you want?" Yeah. And then he just essentially just said goodbye to me, and then I never dreamed about him again.
Oh my God! Oh
Isn't
my
that
God!
Crazy.
Also, I think a little kid having an imaginary best friend who's a skeleton is such a fun idea.
That is a very fun idea.
I love it, especially that you were scared of it first.
Yep.
And then
He was a nightmare at first. Actually, we can be buds.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just needed to talk to him. You
That
know?
is
I was only
so-
afraid because of what he looked like. And then I just needed to talk to him, and then we became best friends.
It's so fascinating. And then Skeleton being like, bye.
Yeah, isn't that so weird? And that was right when I moved to Vermont, too.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
Whoa.
So we were leaving that house.
Leaving that house.
Do you still have moments like when you're going to bed of like, Winnie the Pooh and the Easter Bunny?
Honestly,
Hanging out.
I used to, as a kid, will always fall asleep saying everyone who I loved. So I'd be like, I love Mama and Dada and Christopher Robin and Hollis and Caitlin, and go down my whole list. And sometimes if I can't sleep, I will do that in my head. I'll be like, I love this person and this person and this person. And then I'll fall
That's
asleep.
so nice.
That's very cute.
Yep.
I think of skiing a lot.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
I was like, it's always fun if I can dream about
Yep,
skiing.
exactly.
yeah.
Or like reenacting movies, like
Yep.
going through a movie in my
That's
head.
fun.
Like that helps me go to sleep.
That's fun.
You talking about who you love made me remember as a child
Who I hate.
when we would say our prayers before night. We'd have to like family around my parents' bed, kneeling, saying our
Whoa,
prayers.
the whole fam.
Oh yeah, up. I mean, it eventually like stopped. Like then I just did it alone in my room because
Yeah.
I was a very religious child.
I did it for years.
But I remember as I was saying my prayers, I'd be like, and God bless Mama, and God bless Daddy, and God bless Mama, and God bless Papa, and God bless Candy, and God bless. I would want
The
God
whole
to
list.
bless
and
Candy.
everybody's like, okay, let's go, man.
And Candy,
Oh yeah, God bless
and
Candy.
Candy was higher up than my siblings on the list.
Absolutely.
Of course, Christopher Robin was higher up for me.
God bless Candy, and
God bless Candy. God bless
Macaroni and
Choco
cheese.
Chip
Oh,
Meal.
God bless macro. I pray
I
about
still,
mac
to
and
this
cheese.
day, God bless macaroni and cheese.
I called my mom Macaroni Marilyn.
Perfect.
Cute.
Gosh, though, that's
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
Because I still, after that, I would fall asleep thinking about, I want to dream about flying. And if I focus on it, then I would
Oh,
like
cool.
fly in my
Yeah.
dreams. I
Yeah.
could do like skiing's fun. That'd be fun to ski in
It's
my
fun.
dreams.
I have a lot of ski ones where you then like go off jumps and fucking float.
yeah,
hell
for
And
yeah.
it's so fun.
For sure.
It's so
don't
fun.
remember dreams that well, so they have to be like upsetting for me to
Oh
remember.
yeah.
I have like really vivid dreams.
I do too every single night.
Yeah.
Whoa.
same.
Multiple dreams
Same.
every night where I'm like, well, all right.
Okay.
Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes
Sometimes
not at all.
Do you have any other stories, or would you like to listen to one?
I think we should listen to one.
All right, I'll pull it up.
Hey guys, my name is Tara and I live in Southern California. First of all, I am obsessed with your guys' podcast. I love it so much. I tell everybody I know about it. Like, even when they're not into ghosts, I'm like, I don't care. Sit down and shut your mouth and spook yourself. And it's been a big hit with everyone I've shown so far. So anyway, just saying, great job. But I'm actually talking to you guys today to tell you a story about my coworker and what she's currently dealing with in the house that she just moved into. So her and 5 of her friends moved into a home in Simi Valley mid-October actually of this year, and within the first week started having some pretty scary issues going on. Her friend has a daughter named Teresa, and both of them share like a mother-in-law unit that's attached to that home. So the first weird thing that happened was she goes to walk into that mother-in-law unit, turns the knob, and like on her recollection, that knob fully turned and the door began to open. So she knew it was not locked, but she could feel pushback from the other side, like somebody was holding it. So she's struggling to get in and immediately assumes, okay, this is my daughter. You know, her daughter's young. She's thinking she's screwing with me. She's trying to like hold the door because she thinks it's funny. So she starts talking to her like, Teresa, let me in the room. Like, it's not funny. I need to come in and get whatever. Like, still struggling with the door. And as the time goes on, I guess she's getting more and more annoyed, as you do. And eventually ends up raising her voice. And is like, Teresa, let me in this room right now. And when she yells through the door, she hears her daughter in the kitchen behind her come out and go, Mom, what are you talking about? And as she turns around to look at her daughter, like baffled, she hears the door behind her open slowly. Like nothing was there. It just opened. There's nobody in the room. No one else was home at this time. So she calls my friend at work, like hysterically crying, like somebody is in that room. I know for a fact somebody was holding that door. Like the door was open an inch when I first started opening it. Like something was pushing on it. How could this happen? This makes no sense. And anyway, just freaking out. Like something was in that room and it was not my daughter. So after that, you know, they kind of tried to rationalize it. But then they all started to notice weird things in the house, like lights coming on and off. A couple times they've come home after all of them being gone for the day, and there are faucets running in multiple bathrooms. My colleague actually was telling me just recently that she was sleeping in the middle of the night, woke up to the sound of like a whooshing noise, and realized her window AC unit was on, and she knows for a fact that she did not turn that on since it's starting to get a little bit cooler here. Also recently had her door lock from the inside while she was sleeping. She woke up in the next morning and went to leave, and the door was locked, and you can only lock it from the inside, and she knows that she never locks that door before she goes to bed. So that was weird. And I mean, ultimately, I don't think it's malevolent. They all have named him Fred at this point, you know, and they joke around like, oh yeah, Fred did this last night, and oh, Fred turned this on. And I mean, to me, I'm just like, y'all crazy. I would be freaking out if there was anything in my house. And so, you know, she was just joking with the AC unit thing happening, like, oh yeah, Fred knew I was hot, so he's keeping me cool. And I'm like, woman, you are crazy. So I gave her sage, and I'm like, you sage the house right now. You take this shit in every room, and you make sure that Fred knows you are the boss. I've told her I watch so many ghost shows, like, you got to insert your dominance chick, like, do it now before he thinks he can get away with more. So hopefully it's a nice ghost and doesn't turn into something worse. But anyway, I'll keep you guys updated on any other Fred adventures, but it is ongoing and we will see what happens. So thanks for everything you do. Bye.
Fred. Oh my
so
Lanta. That's wild. That's like smart house type of
spooky.
thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like the whole house is haunted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just
Every
one
part of
ghost.
it.
Every part of it.
It's so funny because hearing it reminded me of, I don't know if you follow Busy Phillips on socials.
Okay.
She's very active on Instagram.
She's very active.
And one day she was talking about how she had there was a flood in her bathroom upstairs, and she blamed it on her daughters for playing in the sink and leaving the water running. And then she was like, oh, it must have been the cats because it wasn't her daughters. And now I'm convinced, Busy Phillips.
You are having a ghost.
You are having a ghost.
You are a ghost.
You are having a ghost.
You're a ghost. You're a
and
ghost.
I'm sorry for it.
Busy Phillips is a ghost.
Busy Phillips is a ghost.
It's a ghost.
It's a ghost.
Ooh, that's so. And naming it.
Fred. I mean, that is too much for me. If I had a ghost in my house, I would.
Vamoose.
Big time.
Big time.
Also, maybe her friend should have been locking that door at night.
Yep.
Now, sometimes I think that's it. She said 5 people were living there, right?
Yeah.
That maybe if it is a house that at one point had borders or whatever.
Yeah.
That sometimes that lingers about.
Yeah.
Yeah, that energy.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I bet your women's boarding house in New York was haunted
Oh.
as
It
heck.
must have been.
I'm
must have
sure
been.
with a bunch of pea ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
That's what an old lady did that was really disgusting. I forget what floor it was
Peed.
on. She, like, the whole floor just smelled so bad.
Oh, no.
Because she was peeing in her room in a pot.
Oh my
And then, like,
God.
saving it until she wanted to throw it out. And they were just like, it
No.
just smells awful.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that
yeah.
like hurt my stomach.
I
Yeah,
know.
that
I could
was a-
feel my mouth filling up with like air to make room for vomit.
Yep.
Oh
A lot
God.
of nasty stuff in this episode.
Nasty.
Bloody
Nasty. Oh
Nasty,
my God.
nasty. Wow.
Spooky.
Well, Fred sounds wild.
Yeah, get rid of Fred.
Get rid of Fred. I mean, even if a ghost is a nice ghost, I'm like, technically, you bought this house, you're paying money for this
Fair.
house. This is your house.
Yeah.
Get them on out of there.
Get them on out of there.
They can go do something else.
Yeah.
They can go anywhere they want.
They're doing another thing.
Go to Disneyland.
Disneyland.
Everyone should haunt.
Go to
Disneyland.
every Disneyland in every country. Wouldn't that be
Yes.
fun?
I know.
Euro Disney.
Yep.
Not every country has a Disneyland.
That's true.
but they should.
But they
Every
should.
single country should have a
Every-
Disneyland.
You heard it here.
You heard it here first. Wait, they have Disneyland, Disney World. Tokyo has Disney
Tokyo.
Sea.
Paris.
Disneyland and Disney Sea, which is Disney Sea is kind of like their California Adventure.
Cool.
Great.
Yeah.
So is it like
Paris.
on the same park type of thing though?
2 different parks.
Great.
Yeah, like where I think you would have to buy a park hopper to go
Great.
Yeah.
to both. Yeah, we just did Disney Sea and it was really fun.
That's fun.
Then Paris
wild.
has just a Disneyland.
I think so.
Where they
You're
invented the pizza burger.
What?
That's where they invented
That's
the
where
pizza
they invented
burger.
the pizza burger.
What is a pizza
Disney-
burger?
It is a burger, and the bun it's not like 2 slices of pizza. It's like
Yeah.
a bun that is a pizza.
Yes.
It's real. Oh, God.
Oh my god.
I got
Yeah.
that's what, when
That
I make a
sounds
lot of
good.
money one
Real
day.
good.
I'm not buying a house. I'm going to all the Disneys.
Yep.
That's pretty fun.
Absolutely.
Apparently, the like Shanghai. I think there's one in Shanghai that is just incredible.
That sounds about right.
Like I think the like Pirates of the Caribbean ride is just
Oh,
one of the coolest
Now
things.
you're
Yeah,
talking
Now
my
you're talking.
language.
Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Or either that
Pirates
or like
and
Hong Kong.
Caribbean.
Is there a Shanghai? I don't know, but there's
Somewhere.
somewhere
I
out
don't
there.
know. Is that all of them then?
Is there any more
That's what I think. That's all.
In the below the equator?
below the equator?
I don't know.
Well,
Well, I
soon,
don't know.
hopefully, if anyone listens to this, there should be one in every
Yes,
single country.
Every single
Please.
country,
Every single
country,
please.
please.
That is the
Please.
new world
Please.
order.
New world order.
Riley, this has been so much fun.
Yeah,
Thank you guys so much for having me.
much.
What a blast.
Plug all your things. Where should people find your work?
You can
and
find
you?
me on Instagram. Riley
Yeah.
Westling is my name. I'm
Yeah.
also on Twitter with the same name. I have,
your
my
podcast.
podcast. Our podcast got hacked. My web series. I perform at UCB at least a couple
Yeah.
times a month.
Yeah.
Check Riley
check
out.
me out.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so
Check me out.
much.
Thank y'all so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah. Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants.
That was a headgum podcast.